to the party, and we've got Baby Carrots versus the Sneider.
Jeff Sneider. He's part of the Lion's Den and a heel. So I'm going for Baby Carrots.
Don't listen to her, man. Like, her and Sneider are so chummy. Like, they are a two dynamic duo whenever we're over there.
No.
But
I beat him at the pop and shoot, so.
That's, yeah, exactly. You guys play pop and shoot together. And with Mark Ellis as well.
Yeah,
So
I'll beat him all.
But yeah, we've got a very evil man within the Lion's Den who's moving and shaking to acquire new members. And we've got somebody who likes to have fun, who has taken kind of a backseat to the battles that have ensued within the Schmoedown, which is okay. But that also leads me to believe that Sneider is a little bit more pressed to win than Mark Ellis. So,
but a lot of times when you're just having that laid back stuff, it really helps because you're not like super like.
Sometimes
yes.
it gets you, and you get beat out, you know, very quickly in the tournament. So
yes.
That has happened to Mark. We've also seen Mark go all the way too. So now we're at the bottom of the totem pole, and we have to work our way up to get to those, you know, high stakes battles for Ellis. Sneider, he's constantly there. So let's get into the battle right now between those two of our favorites. Now.
And your winners, and still your movie trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, Little Evil.
Heartbreaking moment, of course, but a good moment because they clenched it.
Baby Carrots may be good for the eyes, but it's the Sneider that's good for the soul. I need to assert myself in the singles league this year. I am coming
I love
for
Jeff.
that belt.
Poke your eyes with that
Harloff
toothpick.
tonight.
I love
wanted
Jeff.
my revenge on Harloff. Then he went off and retired, so now I gotta take care of his little boyfriend, Mark Ellis.
That was good. That music. Very Dark Knight.
I think it's really cute that Jeff and JT have been trust falling onto each other for years now and winning championships, but that doesn't help in singles competition, and that's what he's getting into, and he's getting into it against a legend, that being me.
That sounds like time to play the game, Motorhead. Jeff Sneider.
Baby Carrots, Mark Ellis.
Get some headbanging going on. That was perfect.
Perfect. So doing basically the exact same thing.
Yeah. Is he going for like a good story, Mark? What a story, Mark.
Oh yeah. Hi, Mark.
He had it back upside down again. I feel like he does it now on
Welcome back
purpose,
to
though.
the movie Trivia Schmoedown. What a big match we have here today. And listen, not only is this match very special for our two combatants that we have here in the main event of the Schmoedown, it is the last match that we will have in the old stadium here as we are moving on to a new studio.
I'm ready.
Is that true, though?
So many memories here. Of course, joined by Ken Knapsack.
I'm excited to see a new change, like scenery.
We heard there was a little delay in the moving, so I don't know if that's still true.
Performance and career here, I love it.
But it is fresh.
I was going to say, regardless, they're still going to have a fresh scenery for everything. So.
That's it. That's pretty funny.
Evil
Rich was the word.
Rich.
All right, so that's Rich. Do you know Rich?
All right. You know what? So this is on first, right?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
Okay, listen.
Andres Galarraga.
So we now have a really big match here today, and it's funny because Do we have a horse in this race, you and I? I think that
yes,
we
we
do.
do.
But we're both going to
Smidge.
keep it, try to keep
Oh,
it
yeah.
as unbiased as possible.
That's a perfect dynamic.
Well, in
then.
the game you will, otherwise I'll kick you right out of here.
Integrity's intact.
It is a
Or the
match.
guy
of
at
two
my
Can't
work.
kick him out.
Or as a guy at my work likes to say, I have a horse in this place.
You've got, first of all,
Really?
you've got
Yeah.
he's part of your crew. He is part of the team champions, the longest reigning champions we've ever had, the undefeated team champions, the Sneider, Jeff Sneider, who is 5-4. Started off pretty solid last year with his win over Drew McWeeny, and he got himself into a battle with me. Thought he was going to have that #1 contender spot. Didn't go the way it was. Jerry Goldsmith had something else in mind, and I wound up going ahead taking that championship, and Sneider has been chasing it ever since. He went into the Ultimate Schmoedown. He had a match against Nose, won that match, and then, lo and behold, who does he face? His teammate, JTE, and JTE is the one who ruined the dreams of Sneider getting a chance to get back to that title.
You say he's desperate for a win. How could anyone who is a part of the longest reigning and defending team champions of all time here in the Schmoedown be desperate for a win? This
Singles
is
win. A singles
I understand the difference, but he's part of a winning team here. JT beating him in the singles, that's a win for everybody in the Lions Den.
Well, there's no doubt that Jeff Sneider
It's true.
knows how to win. He's been doing it for over a year in the team division, but I know him. He wants the singles championship, and he wants it badly. He had a very great start in the season 3 when he debuted and wanted to be Rookie of the Year. Just bumps in the road, whether it was Sam Levine, Chris Stuckman, he's had bumps in the road. Mark Ellis, my partner, has also had many bumps in the road. He in 2016, he was up for Player of the Year. He won the Ultimate Schmoedown. He was kicking ass and taking names. Wound up just lost to Dan Merle in the Schmoedown Spectacular last year. But 2017 was not kind to him. He lost to Clark Wolf, and he lost to Stacey Howard,
Back to
and
back.
he also got knocked out pretty quick in the free-for-all. So he's looking to try to get back to that baby carrots of
Yeah.
old here. If he wins, both of these guys are 5-4. With one win, 6-4 can get you right back in there and right
all
on
that
top,
traveling,
perhaps
man.
Get
It's wearing
towards
him
the top
down.
of the mountain.
You're saying a lot of good things there.
Thank you.
Here's what I know about Mark Ellis.
What do you know?
He's past his prime.
Stop.
And he's a funny announcer. He's got some jokes here. He eats his carrots and he's other. But Jeff Sneider, this is a warm up for the great things to come here in 2018.
Well, the good thing is I'm sick of hearing you talk. I want to hear them talk. Here we go.
The jacket's $4,000, you jack off. You want to meet me outside? Imagine that guy. Anyway, the
wearing a flipper
Misfits
hat?
break
Sure
up,
is.
and every day I wake up, somebody's got a problem with Bobby Gucci. Bobby Gucci doesn't have a problem with anybody. He just tells the truth while wearing Gucci.
The history of Jeff Sneider is one of relying on a teammate to achieve ultimate victory, which is adorable, and I think it's really cute that Jeff and JT have been trust falling onto each other for years now and winning championships, but that doesn't help in singles competition, and that's what he's getting into, and he's getting into it against the legend, that being me.
Baby carrots may be good for the eyes, but it's the Sneider that's good for the soul, okay? I need to assert myself in the singles league this year. I am coming for that belt that Christian Harloff denied me. And I wanted my revenge on Harloff, but then he went off and retired, so now I gotta take care of his little boyfriend, Mark Ellis.
Let me tell you a little story. There was a guy who was just cool, calm, collected, casual, and people didn't really think he had what it took to win anymore. Sure, he had some success early on, and then he started to bounce around and wasn't winning too much. You know what that man's name was? Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles. I'm going to do to Jeff Sneider what
From the
Nick
U of A.
Foles did to the Patriots.
Actually.
Listen, JTE, he asserted his dominance in singles league last year, okay? Kind of left me in the dust a little. This year, 2018, it's my year, okay? I already have the team belt sewn up. I want another singles belt for that shoulder right there, which is feeling naked.
Jeff Sneider, you've had a great history with teams, and that's
You can
where
just
you
switch-
should
shift
stay.
your-
Because the
your
NFL
belt
is
to the
littered
other
with great
side, it'll be fine.
franchises,
It's
not
usually
necessarily
upside
made up
down
of great
anyways.
Yeah.
players. You can win a lot of championships without an MVP. I'm an MVP. I'm looking out for #1, and #1 is about to take you down today. Good
Hey.
luck. You're going to need it.
Ellis, you're about to run into a brick wall today. I'm gonna wipe that smirk off your ugly face.
Bottom line, you're just a carrot-eating loser.
Carrots are good
Look, they
for
brought.
you.
There's no. You see, Tom Dagnino
I ate a lot of
talking
carrots,
smack,
but it
as he
didn't
always
help.
does, and they're talking basically saying it's like you guys getting memos of what to say. They're saying
You
that
say
he's past his prime.
Yeah, but you eat a lot
and
of
blah
stuff
blah blah
that
blah blah. And Ellis
counteracts.
is Ellis. He's
No,
cracking
it's
the jokes. He knows
all
he doesn't care. He made fun of
watching of
Dagnino. He made
things
fun
on
of Sneider.
screen.
Did it a
That's
lot
true.
more. He did. It was clever what he did, as opposed to just juvenile to what your guys did.
All right.
Anyway, are you ready to tell me the tale of the tape?
Sure, let me
Do
give
it.
you the tale of the tape. Mark Ellis's strengths include, well, he's a big fan of Star Wars. He knows Marvel movies.
That's not
and,
all he knows.
well, you know, and if we're gonna have, Rudy, Remember the Titans, or Young Guns 1, he might be okay. But it's Jeff Sneider, who has a just across the board wealth of knowledge there from Oscar movies, current releases, classics. He enjoys the MCU stuff as well, but he is just so well versed that the strings go on and on. I've run out of room on my paper.
All right. Well, are you ready to go?
You're gonna do the intros?
Yeah, I'm not gonna have you do it.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for
Where's he
the
going?
movie
gonna
trivia
walk him out?
Schmoedown. 3 rounds
To a
in the
finish.
singles division. Introducing first, representing Collider and Schmoedown, with a record of 5 wins, 4 defeats. He is the 2016 Ultimate Schmoedown winner and the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champion, Mark Baby Carrot Ellis. Look at this. You know, they say Jeff Sneider is a reporter. Well, Mark Ellis, he's the original
Extra,
reporter.
extra
Look at him.
indeed.
Look at that move there. He's really going for it. Oh, he's always coming out there. Nice to see you, buddy. Good champ. Where's your 2 bits? Good to see you. He is a. Is
his face all dirty, too?
Sure is. You gotta go all full.
Full
Ready to
newsies.
go. Good to
Yeah.
see Baby Carrots back in the ring. And his opponent, with a record of 5 wins, 4 defeats.
Whenever that shipping up the Boston
He
plays.
is representing the Lion's Den, part of the 2016 Team of the Year, part of 2017 Team of the Year, part of the rating Team Champions, the Insider, Jeff Sneider. There's Dagnino. There he is. There he is. Wait a minute. That is his dad. That's his dad. Carrie
Bringing his
Sneider
papa.
is here. Carrie Sneider is here with Jeff Sneider walking out. Unbelievable. Jeff brought his pops with him, bringing his pops to the fight, and you got his manager. You got Ken Nassau,
No, I want Jeff to win
and
even
they
more.
are ready to go here. You've got Jeff Sneider and
He
Mark
brought Papa
Allen.
Sneider.
Where's the belt, you whack job?
In front of your face,
It's not yours. Not your championship belt anymore.
Where did you steal
Wait
that
till we
stupid
rip it off
jacket?
Sam Levine. This thing is $4,000.
So-
I had a fight with the guy in the parking lot earlier.
Yeah, so's your lawyer bill. Get out
Screw
of here.
yourself.
All right, here we go.
That's a big belt, Mr. Sneider. Whoa, gee willikers.
All right, here we go.
Yes.
All right, so round number
that's
1,
Mark for
ladies
you.
and
A real
gentlemen,
comedian here.
Gonna work like, thank you. We're gonna work like this. 8.
We have another pen.
We're doing this again, huh?
Yep.
You know, this is
You tell
the
me.
game here? Look
You
at
tell me. What's the difference?
this is the indication of sometimes
Well, you know,
the system works. It
What
gets
is
us
the
out of
deal
our
here?
mind.
there's a way to ask for things nicely.
This
You
is
know
like,
that?
this is the 20-cent marker here. Let's get with the
All
program.
right, we're getting you more. There you go. See, that's a great throw.
Ridiculous.
All right, there you go. The former champion Mark Yogi Riley bringing out 2 pins here. 2. All right. How does that work? You okay, champ?
Yes,
All right, here we
yes,
go.
thank you.
All right, so if the pens are ready, Tom, get the hell out of there. There we go. So if the pens are ready, Mark Ellis, are you ready?
Oh boy, are all these questions about talkies?
And I guess that means yes. Jeff Sneider, are you ready?
Extra, extra. You're gonna read all about me beating Mark
I
Ellis'
like it.
ass.
I like you did.
Extra, Ellis wins.
Let's get ready to Schmoedown! All right, here we go. Round number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Category of action adventure. Who played the lead samurai, Kasimoto, who captures and later befriends Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
You ever had a ponytail?
No, but I could have had.
That's probably as
I
smart
know
as
that you have.
The spelling count on this one? Because it should.
5, 4,
It might be somebody
3,
else, but this is who I
2,
put.
Yeah, that's who I
1.
put
Pens
too.
down, Sneider.
Ken Watanabe.
True. Ellis. Nothing.
No.
Okay, there we go. So,
Not a good
It's gonna be a
sign.
long day.
Snyder
He
over
bought the
Ellis here.
airline.
Okay, here we
It
go.
seemed
Question
weaker.
2, category
We got
is
Ken Watanabe
comedy.
on our
Who
refrigerator.
directed Tropic Thunder?
What's his
Yes,
name?
actually,
Oh my God!
I know you don't think I have joy in my
I
life.
don't know.
Oh,
I got
whew.
5, 4, 3.
Oh man!
1.
I
Mark
almost
Ellis.
scared
Ben
myself.
Stiller.
That is correct.
Never
Snyder.
go
Dang,
full
I was gonna
retard.
put it
Ben
too, but I
Stiller.
didn't
There
think
you
it
go.
was
2-1
forgot
as
his name.
Snyder.
I almost
Now
forgot his
taking a
name.
lead
That's
over
what I
Ellis,
get
but
for
Ellis
not
is on
putting
the
Ben
board.
Stiller.
3.
I deserve that.
Horror/thriller. Who played the helicopter pilot McReady in John Carpenter's The Thing? It's a battle of true heavyweights here.
I mean, but they
I
both.
don't
Oh,
know.
you
I need to
took
watch
just
that one
class.
again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeff,
I don't think I have this. Kurt Russell.
correct.
That's correct.
I was
do
gonna
have it.
put
Kurt
Kurt Russell, but I
Correct.
didn't know.
I
don't know if he was the
I
helicopter.
should have just done it.
couldn't name anything else in that movie.
What's a
I was gonna put
helicopter?
Kurt Russell
Wait,
too,
it's still
damn.
I'm screwing myself over on this.
I would have accepted Wilford Brimley as well. All right.
I was going to switch it to
yes.
Keith David.
Question number 4, category crime movies. Who stars opposite George Clooney as Jack Foley in 1998's Out of Sight?
No penalty. You're not. That was terrible.
I want to use a JTE rule, but you
I
kind of didn't really audibilize the question.
4, 3. Jeff, you got it? You understand it? 2.
All right, I'll challenge it.
Challenge that.
I'm challenged asking you the question because I couldn't hear what warbled out of his mouth. All right, I'll use the JTE rule.
All right, here we go. Do it again.
All right. Who stars opposite George Clooney's Jack Foley in 1998's Out of Sight?
I would have had Ben Stiller and Kurt Russell. Damn it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Jennifer Lopez.
Jeff Snyder. Oh, sorry, Mark Ellis.
I thought you said as Jack Foley, but you didn't. You said opposite Jack Foley, J-Lo.
There you go. 1 point, and Snyder.
I put Jennifer Lopez, but bad question. You could also say Ving Rhames. You could say, anybody.
Well, we didn't. We said
But you both got it
both
right.
got it right. So there
Yeah.
you go. See, that's what you could have challenged. You
Yeah.
could have challenged the wording of the question. All right, here we go. Next question. 80s movies, gentlemen. 80s movies.
Ugh.
What name did Sean Penn go by in the 1982 film Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
I don't know his name in that
Is
one.
this
either.
1880s?
No, sir.
I'm doing it phonetically because I
5,
don't know how to spell it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Jeff.
Spicoli.
Correct.
Ellis.
Spicoli Van Halen rules.
Okay, so I butchered it.
Do you know his
There you go.
first name, Mark? Do you know his first name?
I think it's Geoff.
But
All right.
All right.
Oh,
Snyder
yeah,
is
I
perfect.
did
Sixth
Ska.
question in the
I should have
category
done
of
Spa.
animated. What is the name of Hiccup's dragon in the How to Train Your Dragon films?
You know, this has been not my strength. Oh, it's Jeff Snyder. We'll see if he's going to pull it off. 5,
Time for kids' movies.
4,
I'm just screwing up like crazy
1.
over
Mark
here.
Ellis.
Toothless.
Not
That is correct.
for this
Jeff.
one though.
Blow me.
That is incorrect.
Triplets.
Loma is not correct. Comic book movies. Comic book movies. Which Avenger makes a cameo appearance in the film Ant-Man? Which Avenger? Oh, filthy mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And we're going to start with Jeff Snyder.
I've got Captain America.
We'll accept that. Mark,
Falcone.
also accept that. There you go.
All right. Eighth and final
So
question
are they
category is
taking,
fantasy,
like,
he is
sci-fi,
in-
credit
fantasy,
scenes
sci-fi.
He is in the end credits scene.
Are
In
you challenging it?
No.
In the category of fantasy sci-fi, in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, what color is the Sorcerer's Stone? Pain looks on Mark's face.
Come on.
there.
What kind of question is that?
Every morning, Jasper. It's life.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hands down, and we start with Sneider on this one.
Started with me last time.
Oh, sorry. We start with Ellis on this one.
You started on me 2 times ago, Mr.
Let's
Harloff.
go. What do you got?
Blue.
Incorrect.
Green?
Incorrect.
Looking for red.
a different color.
Yeah.
That means
All right.
he's a Sith Lord.
All right, so at the end of round number 1,
can't
we have a
remember.
tie game here. It is 6-6 as the wheel will come out. Here we go, Mark Ellis.
Good spin. Spin is in there.
Spin is in. We gotta get a t-shirt made out of it.
Yeah, you should.
There you go. And it's gonna
Directors.
Do it again.
Staying or going?
Go again.
There's just too many scary categories on the wheel.
You're gonna stick with it.
Sticking with
All right,
directors.
why don't you go ahead and ask those questions?
All right, 4 questions.
Utilize
in the
that
category
multiple
of
choice.
directors. You have multiple choice. First one in. Who directed 2005's The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl in 3D?
Robert Rodriguez.
Robert Rodriguez. I almost said
Robert
Freddie
Rodriguez?
Rodriguez.
That's correct for 2 points.
He always said what?
Freddie Rodriguez. He's the actor.
Who
As
directed?
in
Second question out of
Planet
4.
Terror.
Who directed the 2006 disaster film Poseidon?
Wolfgang.
Wolfgang Peterson.
Yeah,
Did you
Wolfgang
know that?
Peterson. Yep.
5, 4,
Dang, girl.
3.
I think I know, but I'll check the multiple choice.
A. Richard Donner. B. Roland
Wolfgang
Emmerich.
Peterson.
C. Rob Cohen. D. Wolfgang Peterson.
Yeah, it was Wolfgang Peterson.
All right, 1 point. Yes, correct.
Mark Ellis looking
Yep.
good here, 9-6. Looks like
What
the
a
Mark
great
Ellis of
name.
old.
Same
Third
person who
question.
did Neverending Story.
Francis
Sure did.
Ford
And,
Coppola has been nominated
Air
4
Force
times
One?
for Best Director. 3 of them were for the
Ripley?
Godfather trilogy. What was the 4th movie?
Oh, boy.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Incorrect for a 2-point steal.
Conversation.
Incorrect. Looking for a
Dang.
Apocalypse Now.
I can't believe that didn't get stolen.
Dang.
Oh, man.
Oh, I can't believe that didn't
Wow,
get
that
stolen.
was a
Snyder
lucky
leaving 2
break.
points. That's a
Yeah.
strength, Snyder, with leaving 2 points on the board there. That was question number 3 as we get to number 4.
Your 4th and final question.
Leaving those points up.
Who directed Michael J. Fox and Sean Penn in the Vietnam War drama Casualties of War?
That's a big I don't know, Ken. I'm going to go to multiple choice.
A. Oliver Stone. B.
I'm gonna do
Barry
Brian De
Levinson.
Palma.
C. Brian De Palma. D. Francis Ford Coppola.
Brian De Palma?
That's correct for a
1 point.
point.
Look at Ellis. Ellis there. That's 1 point. One point. All right, here we go.
I'll
So
be
Jeff
crutching on
Snyder
you
now
the
is-
entire
it's
time.
to go. Jeff, go ahead and spin it. Jeff needs a big wheel around here. He wants to at least get
Good spin.
4 points to tie
The
Ellis.
spin is in. The spin is
But
in.
he can really, if he has a nice round, he can, and where are we going here? Oh, no.
That is what we wanted.
Normally, he
I
doesn't
mean,
have that on his wheel.
for Jeff.
Normally, yeah.
Jeff.
Let's go with my boy, D. Finch.
All right, gonna go with Fincher here. David Fincher is going to. Oh, there we go. Fincher. 4 questions in David Fincher films. All right, Jeff. Here we go. In Gone Girl, who plays the wealthy ex-boyfriend of Rosamund Pike's character?
Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah,
2 points.
that guy.
Never saw
I
it.
couldn't remember. I was like, it's
Right.
what's his name?
Question 2.
Barney Stinson.
David Fincher has been nominated for Best Director at the Academy Awards twice. For The Social Network and what other film?
7?
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
That's 2 more
Yeah.
points. for
Wow.
Zack Snyder.
Damn.
Yep.
I forgot that he did
All
that
right.
movie.
Here you go.
I was going to go with the Rocketeer.
Hell yeah.
All right, question number 3. In The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, who played Henrik Vanker, the wealthy businessman who launches an extensive investigation into his family's
Christopher
affairs?
Plummer.
Yep.
Max von Sydow.
Incorrect.
The other
Stellan
one.
Skarsgård?
Correct.
No.
Christopher Plummer.
Yes.
That's what we're
Yeah,
looking
Christopher
for.
Plummer.
If it ain't Max von Sydow, it's
yeah.
Christopher Plummer.
All right.
They all have those weird names in that movie. I don't
Yeah.
fucking know.
All right. Last question. Who wrote the screenplay for The Social Network?
Aaron Sorkin.
For 2 points.
2 points.
I forgot Aaron Sorkin wrote that. Yeah.
Okay. So, 12-10. 12-10. going into round number 3. Sneider taking a 2-point lead over Ellis. They
Not
left
bad.
some points on the board here.
Yeah.
Ellis has missed some, Sneider's missed some steals, Sneider's missed some, Ellis has missed some steals. As we get into it, it's very close. It's anyone's game here going into round number 3. All right, here we go, guys. Round 3 works like this. You guys are going to
Looked
have
like they were
three
throwing
numbers
him
from
the
1
logo.
I know.
First one's worth 2
Looked
points,
like
the second one is worth 3, third one is... All right, Jeff Sneider, you are in the lead. Please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
14.
2,
5.
7.
5, 12, and 16.
5, 12, 16. Mark Ellis.
I got one.
I don't have all that fancy education
3.
to count the numbers those high, but I'll say 1, 2, and 3.
Dang.
2, and 3 for Mark Ellis.
do 'em in.
So Mark Ellis,
Okay.
you'll be up first.
Although it worked for Kelly and Whitney
Newsy,
Seibel.
here we go.
And act
you
team
chose
action.
1, 2, 3, which means your 2-point question will be in the category of rom-coms. Rom-coms. Who plays the love interest to CIA agents and best friends Tom Hardy and Chris Pine
Reese
in
Witherspoon.
This Means War?
That would be
Was
Reese
Reese
Witherspoon.
Witherspoon.
Yeah.
2 points to tie the game.
Enjoyable movie. I forgot all about it.
All right, now we go to the
It's fun.
2-pointer for Jeff
Good
Sneider, who
action,
chose
romantic
category
comedy.
number 5, Martin Scorsese films. Martin Scorsese. Here we go. 2-pointer here. John C. Reilly plays Happy Jack Mulroney in what Martin Scorsese film?
Oh, Gangs of New York?
Gangs of New York.
2 points.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just
I was like,
thought
it's
that.
an,
Back
it's
to
an
Mark
Irish
Ellis.
name.
Yeah.
3-point question. You chose number 2, which corresponds to the category of Cameron Diaz films.
That bitch!
Entire canon of her work.
strengths.
Huh?
3-point question.
That bitch!
What actor plays the guy Cameron Diaz falls for in The Holiday?
Oh, Jude Law.
Is it Jude?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's Jack Black
so.
as
Yeah.
Winslet.
Yeah.
Cameron Diaz is American,
5,
and
Jude
she
Law.
went to
4.
Jude Law. Jude Law. Jude Law.
England. That would be Jude Law.
That's
Yeah.
correct for
There we go.
3
Okay,
points.
so now we go back. What a match here.
Hell
Comedy
yeah, man.
here for Jeff Sneider. Comedy.
He's got to
Roll
miss
comedy.
something.
Who plays
Ellis to
Jessica,
win.
a popular high school girl who swaps bodies with Rob Schneider in the 2002
Rachel McAdams.
comedy
Yeah.
The Hot Chick?
Boys are cheats and liars. It's such a big disgrace.
They
They'll
will tell you anything to get
Girl
to
in
second
hot
baseball.
shit.
Baseball, you think he's gonna score. If you go all the way,
Then you are a horticultural studies
3.
flowers,
Rachel
geologist
McAdams.
study
There you go.
rocks.
He got it. He got it for 3 points. Pulled it out of his ass here.
Can I challenge that he knew it and was just like extending the drama?
Dragging
Possible.
it out.
That was a nice move by him if he was. Now Mark Ellis has his 5-pointer. If he
Come on,
gets
Ellis.
it goes back to Sneider. If he misses it, Jeff Sneider will have won the
Come
game.
on, Ellis.
All right, this will be a 5-point
They have the same
question
record, too.
for the
Yep.
competitor cosplayed as Christian Bale in Little Women. You chose number 3. That is war film. War film.
What is it good for?
5-point question. Who is the only actor to be nominated for their role in Apocalypse Now?
I want to say Dennis
Forrest Whit-
Hopper was my first one, but
Forrest?
is it Brando?
Forrest Whitaker. No. Who's the other one that's in that? That's
I've
not
been this
Forrest
much
Whitaker.
trouble
It's
since I
the
stole a pack of smokes from
I'll
Mr. Corey
What's his
Leone's
name?
shop.
4, 3.
Charlie Sheen's in it, but
2.
what's his name?
I'm going to use
One.
a JT rule. I didn't quite
Yeah, Martin
get that
Sheen.
the first
Damn.
time.
What's his name?
Who is the only actor to be nominated for their role in Apocalypse
I don't know. I'll
Now?
go
can't
Dennis
remember.
Hopper. That was the first
They
thing that popped in
probably
my-
gave it to
5.
Brando, but it's got so much
4.
talent in there.
3.
Yep.
2.
Martin
1.
Sheen.
And
Dang.
your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff the
Lawrence Fishburne.
The answer
Robert
Robert Duvall.
Bobby Duvall.
Again, Robert
So many you
Duvall
could go with.
Jeff Sneider.
Yeah, but I was thinking
Robert
Lawrence
Duvall
Fishburne
got
too.
him
I
that
was
damn
thinking of.
championship, and now it got him a victory over Mark Ellis. But Mark Ellis played a hell of a game there. Jeff Sneider. It was back and forth. It was a heavyweight title fight. And my God, just by the skin of his teeth, Jeff Sneider defeats Mark Ellis. Man, if I was having a bad day before, it's just a little worse now.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad it is for you. Great day for me. The Lions Den, what a way to start season 5 for Jeff Sneider. We are off it.
Well, it's a little bit heartbreaking that the last match of the entire
Venerable Arena.
Here it was has Jeff Sneider winning again, but man, I'm bummed. All right, well, we're gonna go to Jen Sturger, who will be talking to both Mark Ellis and Jeff Sneider.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? I'm Jen
Jen!
Sturger here with Jeff
Jen at the
Sneider
table.
and this guy. That was a great match. I gotta hand it to you. There was a lot of back and forth, a lot of competition between you and Ellis, and it came down to the very end, and here we are.
Start spreading the news. Yeah, well, Ellis, he gave me a good match today. A little bit better than I was expecting. I missed some gimmies, but I squeaked out of there with a victory. Were you impressed, Tom?
I'm impressed by you. You will be the guy with the 2 belts, that's for sure. There's no question about it. Ellis came in with his paperboy look, dirt on his face that I think he got from the backyard or the grill from Christian's.
We're the same place you got your hat.
This hat, Pharrell gave me this hat at the Grammys last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that jacket was stunning too.
From P.F. Chang's.
Yeah, but no, I was lucky to get David Fincher with the Spinner's Choice.
That
Lucked out
was.
with that one. D. Finch, represent.
Yeah, and you were on point that entire round.
Yeah, I was kind of curious to see what my 5-point question would have been, but I'm glad we didn't have to go to that one.
So, what should we be expecting from you going forward this season?
I'm coming for that singles belt. I don't care whose waist it's on, whether it's on Sam Levine's or Rachel Cushing. I don't care who I have to go through to get it, whether it's McWeeny or Bibiani or Kalinowski or even if I got to beat our boy JTE, because believe me, I want a rematch against that kid. But yeah, by the end of the season, there will be another belt right there. Guaranteed.
It's
Heard
possible.
here, folks.
It's very possible,
George
but
Foreman
not gonna happen.
guaranteed. Oh, Ellis.
Hey, you know what? I got to meet a real modern-day reporter. Boy, is it exciting! Meeting someone who has a fancy talking device on his apparatus.
Jesus Christ, Ellis, you never break character. Ellis, that was a hell of a match. I gotta hand it to you. It came down to the last question. What happened?
Well, look, I mean, for a guy who's competing and has never seen any of these movies, because I was born before any of them were made, I think that, this was a tough test for me. Mr. Snyder's a really good competitor. We know that from his team days, and he's going to be a really good force in the team, and I think this proved that he's going to be a really tough guy to beat in singles, too. I'm not easy to beat, Jen.
Oh, we know, but what does this mean for you going forward? Like, what's next?
What's next for me is Helium Comedy Club in Portland, Oregon, March 3rd through the 5th.
It's a gas.
Okay, after the shameless plug, I mean, what's next for you in the
Doug
Schmoedown?
Benson joke.
I think I'll take a step back. I think it's. I don't like to use the capital R word, but I might have gotten a couple AARP letters in the mail, and so I'm just gonna sit back and really let this league grow. I mean, one of the things Christian and I pride ourselves on about the league is that we have a lot of new competitors, especially this year. So I want a lot of new faces in there that maybe aren't as dirty and raggy with mud as mine is.
That's real dirt, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actual real dirt. I actually put it on from the studio back there, so it's probably got homeless guy pee on it.
Oh my God, Ellis, we're gonna miss you a lot. I'm sure we'll be seeing you around though. And
Well, he's
I hope he
a
does.
host,
You're not
so
using the R word.
but I
let's
hope
be
he
real.
comes back.
Congratulations on everything going on with you.
I don't think we need
Thanks,
him in the
I know,
free
right?
for all.
You again.
I'm
and,
hitched.
We don't, but
my face
I feel
is
like
starting
it
to
would be
burn.
awesome if you were.
I feel like the free for all would be
Let's
good
get
for
back
like
to the
a
desk.
lot of new competitors.
Look, I'm not
for
too
sure.
surprised. Mark
With a
said
couple
he's been
tentpoles.
thinking about stepping back for a little bit, and he pretty much said right then and there that he was letting the new competitors come in, do their thing, and he wants to take a break. He's basically doing the same thing that I'm doing right now. He wants to work on the game. He wants to do these things, and he gave respect to Sneider, and of course Sneider and your loudmouth manager were gloating and saying how they want to take on Sam Levine or Rachel or whoever is the champion by the time they get there, and there's nothing new. It's an old record.
Gloating, promising, it's all one or the other, right?
Sure. Anyway, great match here between both Sneider
Prophesizing,
and Ellis. It
possibly.
came down to the wire. It was a fantastic match. They both played their hearts out. It was a strong first round, a very strong second round. Third round was back and forth. It's so far, I think, one of the best match of the year so far, and a young season, obviously. But that's it. That's the match. What did you guys think? Make sure that you comment and like go ahead and do that. And thank you for all the great matches that we've had in this particular studio. The brand new studio will start kick in this Tuesday, so go ahead and check that out. If you haven't checked out the Schmoedown Patreon, go ahead, become a supporter. A lot of great tiers over there for you guys, as we are now doing so many new things here on the Schmoedown. We will be adding
I just think of
a lot
Christian
of new
catching the
competitors.
symbol.
There's so much more to come already. It's made a huge impact with writers and editors, so we thank you guys so much. And that's going to be something now. As you know, Sneider is going to be looking at a couple different matches here. There's a challenge out from JTE to Roca. Maybe he's looking at that. Maybe he's looking at the Bibiani, and he's looking at that Bibiani and Godfather match. Maybe he's looking at some other. Who knows what he's looking at? But he's back in the picture again.
Look, the season 5. This is going to be, I predict, and you know I'm always right, the biggest and best season of Schmoedown yet. And I'm happy to be here, to be part of it, and to be part of the most dominant faction.
Well, stop that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Go on over to check out the Schmoedown Rundown on the SK Plus network. You can find it on iTunes. You can find it on YouTube every Saturday.
I like it.
Boys break down the latest and greatest in the Schmoedown. Go on over to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. Become a member today. And once again, please become a patron over on the Patreon page for the Schmoedown. Thank you guys so much. For the Evil Pit Boss, Ken Knapsack, I'm Christian Arloff. We'll see you next time.
So I think that they could be right, the Lion's Den that is, in saying that Jeff may be the one to don the 2 belts this season.
It's very possible, but he has a lot of competition ahead of him, whether it be McQueenie or Rachel,
right,
or Sam Levine,
and we haven't,
or his JT.
We haven't seen Clark and Rachel coming together and doing their possible domination of the team league.
Not yet. I'm sure that they will have a match soon, and I will be there with my shirt. Should be coming in soon. But
Did you already order it?
I did order one.
Like the day it went on sale?
Basically.
It was like 4 of them, a few of them.
Yeah, I ordered the one with the two wolves.
Side by side?
Yeah.
It was a good one. But either way, I'm happy for Jeff. I'm sad. You could kind of tell that Mark Ellis was going to end up stepping back as well. It just makes sense. These guys are putting forth
to evolve the Schmoedown.
Yeah.
It makes sense to kind of...
build it.
Exactly. And it kind of... Which is sad because it reminds me of Cars 3 when when McQueen steps back and lets Cruz go ahead. Anyway.
Spoilers! I didn't finish it yet. It's on Netflix. I guess I could watch it whenever. I'm not interested. But either way, I did awful this freaking match. This was just not my match. Vanessa was all over it. I should have gone with some of those guesses in the beginning.
But that's why we're a team, because we can fall back on each other's
but in
faults.
that first round, I did awful, and that would have just absolutely destroyed us.
I have been studying.
Yeah, she definitely has been putting in some work while I never study, and it's going to kill me in the ring. So either way, I am kind of taking the approach of, like, I want to have fun and base it off the knowledge I already have. Problem is, the old cobwebs are starting to build up, and I have no clue what's going on.
You gotta get yourself one of those apps that do the cognition testing and like tests your mind.
Like the Brain Age, they did that, and then they were like, yeah, it's bullcrap, it's not real. So I don't know if I'll trust the trusty app, but either way, I trust the Schmoedown to help kind of keep me a little bit more...
But your mind will know if you really believe in it.
Yeah, I guess
because it can trick itself into believing.
I guess that's the George McFly way of approaching life, and it may work.
Yeah, there you go.
For certain people in Hill Valley. But either way, thank you guys for watching our reaction to the battle between Sneider and Ellis. It was a lot of fun. What did you guys think? How'd you do in it? Let us know in the comments below. You could also like and subscribe.
And you did a thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kick into the party, fuel the party, keep the party going at our Patreon. Get us where we need to go. Just did a non-spoiler review for the Black Panther that you can find on our channel now. We actually did it from the theater again. We're back at it. Back at it.
Yes, we did, and it was a lot of fun. We also have a podcast that we did with Under the Capes, and you can check that with the link below that we will post. It was a lot of fun. We had fun talking about how we got started on YouTube and what we are doing to have that kind of little success that we have right now and going forward.
So definitely check it out. Obviously go over to Collider, give them the love, the upvote, and share and do your thing. So thank you guys so much, and as always,
now it's time to say goodbye. And this party's over.
For now.